guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Ellie. In today's video, I finally decided to start off my fall winter series, and I'm gonna start off with trends, but I'm not going to film one big trends video. I am planning on filming quite a few parts. So the first part will be all about bags, and I have curated a list of bags from stores like COS, Arket, Mango, and also a few more kind of high-end brands like Manu Atelier, Demellier London, and I think I have a few bags from Toteme as well. The most important thing that I wanted to do in this video is to have everything shoppable, and in each category, as usual, I will include a few photos of myself and give you guys some outfit ideas by doing so. I have my second phone here with me, and we're gonna start off with the first category, which is Hobo bags and tote bags in general. So a lot of the bags on this list are actually Suede ones, and Suede is currently very trendy. It has been for the past year and a half, I would say, and it continues to be extremely trendy, but it's also very timeless in my opinion. I wear my Suede accessories, in particular my handbags, but also my belts, all the time, and I wear them even during spring and summer. It is the perfect way to add texture and the easiest way, I would say, to add some additional visual interest to your outfits, and it's once again something that is not just for fall and winter, at least in my opinion. I think it looks amazing in spring and summer as well. So let's start off with the Arket bags. The first one is this dark brown suede tote bag. I really like it. It's the perfect size in my opinion for everyday wear, and as you can tell, they also have this bag in a light beige color that I love so much, and I have been thinking about buying myself a cream suede bag, but I still haven't done it. I do have one in my collection, or actually a few, that are a little bit of a lighter color. I'm going to put here on the screen the suede bags that I do own in my wardrobe, but they're not as light as the cream color that I'm currently showing you guys. And this particular cream bag is so beautiful. And then they have the same bag in a lighter brown kind of camo shade, which I also really like. And these type of bags, as I said, have been quite trendy, and if it is something that you see yourself wearing for, you know, many years ahead, not just because they're trendy, I would definitely recommend them. And then they have this one that is called on the side the leather suede tote bag, and this is just a little bit different because it has more of that top handle type of situation, which is very interesting for this type of a bag. I'm honestly used to seeing these type of bags with longer handles, but I do really like it on the model, but it just all depends on what you're used to. And then the last bag that I have in this category from Arket is this suede bag. It is considered in the color dark beige. It's again more of a camo color, but a very light camo shade, and I do really like it. It is quite different when it comes to the shape. It's a wider bag, and I do really like it as well. Again, it all depends on your personal preference, whether you would like more of a kind of elongated bag or more of a wider option. I like them both for different reasons. Now let's move on to some bags from Mango in this category. I found this one, again kind of that hobo style. This bag is kind of in between the last bag I showed you from Arket and the previous ones that I showed you in the beginning. It is a little bit wider, but it's also quite tall, and the handles are quite long in general. They have it in this kind of a beige cream color, which I do like, but I do think I prefer the Arket version, like the Arket bag, when it comes to the light options that I have on my list. And then they also have it in this khaki green color, which I do really like as well. And then let's see what else I have on my list from Mango. I have a brown suede version that has this little buckle kind of belted detail on the side. I do like it, but I think it's going to be a smaller bag. I'm going to put the dimensions of the bag here on the screen, and I don't really like these type of medium-sized bags on myself, but if it is your type of thing, that's great. And they have it also in a khaki color as well. Quite a few options, but I would personally go for a bigger bag. And then I have one more bag from Mango, I think, in this category. It is Definitely a bigger bag. They have it only in this color that I think is called sand. It's quite a nice color. I do like it. It has the tiniest bit of hardware, and the hardware though is silver, so you can keep that in mind if it is something that bothers you and you prefer gold hardware. Okay, I just have one more to show you guys, and it is this beautiful I would say it's a tote bag, and this particular bag even has a zipper, which was a very nice detail that I ended up seeing, and it's great if you're worried about your things and if you commute to work. So it is definitely a great option in my opinion, and the price is amazing for what it is. It is again real suede, and the chocolate dark brown color is amazing, and I really like the fact that it has the tiniest bit of hardware just on the two, how can I call them, strings, I guess. But it is gold hardware, which I do appreciate. And you can see in the last photo with the model with the beautiful green coat, she's kind of wearing it as a clutch, just bunched up, which I love as well. So you have that option with this bag. And now I'm going to go through my Manu Atelier and my Toteme options that I really like. I really like this tote bag, and in this particular light gray color from Manu Atelier. It is such a beautiful gray color. I really like the belted detail as always, and it is such a perfect bag. I think it's a bag that can actually fit most laptops, and this particular bag reminds me of a Toteme bag that you're gonna see now on the screen. It is a beautiful bag again, and I'm not sure whether this one fits a laptop. It does seem like it's not wide enough, at least when it's belted, but I would personally just wear it belted. I do really like this Toteme bag, and in particular in this croc effect, it's so beautiful. I really like this type of a tote bag. I feel like the Manu Atelier one is very similar to the Toteme bag. Both of them are beautiful, and both bags are also available not just in this croc effect and in suede, but just in the normal leather as well. So I'm going to put quite a few different color options here on the screen. And then I have one more Toteme bag that I kind of added to this tote bag category, and it is this beautiful brown suede bag. I'm not sure what the exact name is. It just says large suede tote bag. If you are looking for the perfect everyday work bag, I think this might be the one. It's very structured. I really like the texture and just the overall design and kind of the belted effect in the middle again. And the last bag that I want to mention in this category is the Manu Atelier Le Cambon 35 bag. They have the 40 as well. It is probably going to be a little bit too big for me, but I really like the 35. I have been looking at it in the dark brown suede for a while, but back then I decided to buy the Demellier London one, and I have been very happy with that one. So for the moment I definitely don't need it in dark brown, but I wanted to share with you guys these particular colors. Again, they have it in this beautiful gray shade. It is honestly probably the most perfect gray color ever. It is not too cool tone, but not too warm toned either. It's truly perfect. And then they also have it in a beautiful navy color. I really like the navy one as well. Although I can't really decide what is the true color of it, because on the model the blue shade looks a lot kind of brighter, and then in the photos that they have made for their site it looks kind of on the darker side. So I don't know if it would be a little bit too kind of a royal blue color for my preference. I really like those type of very dark navy shades that you can almost think that it's a black color. So I'm not sure if this would be a little bit too light for my preference. And they also have one more amazing color that I'm obsessed with. It is this amazing green shade, and I think this might be my favorite out of the three, although the gray one is amazing as well. So I can't decide, but these bags are definitely quite trendy at the moment. They have been for a while, and you're definitely going to see a lot more Manu Atelier bags this fall and winter as well, in my opinion. Then let's move on to the next category, which is shoulder bags, and I have quite a few favorites from Mango, and they're new in, so they are definitely going to be available, or hope so, in your country. So the first one is this chocolate covered one, which has a little bit of a burgundy tone, I feel like, to it. It is definitely a beautiful bag, very trendy. I really like the details and the brushed gold hardware, so I would definitely recommend it. And then they have another one that is kind of a smaller version of this one. The shape is a little bit different, of course, but I think this would be a tiny bit too small for me. And it has a little bit more hardware in comparison to the brown one, I feel like. Or it just feels a little bit more overwhelming on this bag, but it's still a great option, honestly. I do have this beautiful dark brown bag, which I really like, and it kind of reminds me of the first bag that I showed you guys, and it has even less hardware, which I like. I feel like if this bag and this bag from C by Chloe had a baby, the mango bag would be it. And then a suede option that I really like in this category is this Arket one. It is again a brown suede bag. It is quite a good size, I would say, for a shoulder bag, so I would definitely recommend this one. I really like the shape of it. It is quite timeless. And then the last bags that I have added in this category are the Manu Atelier ones. They are so nice, again in the green color. I would say that the green one is probably my favorite. And then what else have I saved? Oh, they have this burgundy, beautiful burgundy suede option as well, and I'm pretty sure they have it, yeah, just in the deep chocolate brown color, and then also in the beautiful gray shade as well. So many beautiful options. I really like these, but if I were to buy any Manu Atelier bags for myself, I would probably start off with the Le Cambon one, just because I really like that model and I feel like it would look amazing with so many different outfits that I already wear on a daily basis. But the only thing is that I can't decide what color I want. But I definitely know that the only color that I shouldn't be buying is the dark brown one, just because I already have enough dark brown bags. But all of the other colors that I've listed I really like. I just need to decide which is going to be the one that makes the most sense. And that would go with the most outfits that I wear on a daily basis. The next category that we're gonna go through are clutches. And of course, I'm going to mention the flattered suede clutch. It is such a popular clutch and I really like it. In particular in the sand color, it is so beautiful. But I already have a clutch that I bought from Zara Home. It is a smaller one, but I really like it and it kind of does the same purpose for me. Definitely don't feel the need to buy the flattered one, but it is a beautiful clutch. They also have it in chocolate brown color and in a black color, but my favorite one is the lightest one from them all. And I'm going to put here on the screen the Zara Home one that I have. And I feel like the Zara Home one is actually very similar to the Toteme T-Log bag. This particular Toteme T-Log bag is pretty much in the same exact color as the Zara Home bag. It is definitely beautiful. I really like it, and it does have obviously the option to be worn as a crossbody bag, so that's great. And if you do like this bag and the overall vibe and you see yourself wearing it a ton, I would definitely go for the Toteme one. But honestly, for myself, I have came to the conclusion that the small T-Log bag is just way too small for me, and I don't want to basically splurge on a bag that I don't see myself wearing enough on daily basis. Because the Zara Home clutch that I have is not a bag that I wear a ton. Although I like it, I just don't wear it on daily basis, and I kind of wear it pretty much, let's say 2 to 3 times a month, which is fine for a bag that I didn't pay too much for. But if I were to buy a Toteme bag, I just want to make sure that I can wear it just on an everyday basis with a lot of different outfits and that I find it comfortable. For the moment, I only have the larger version on my wish list, and I'm still not 100% convinced about it as well because of the bigger kind of slouch that it has. So I would think about this bag at least 2 more months before I decide whether I want to buy that one or maybe the Manu Atelier one. I just have kind of my ongoing wish list. So let's move on to the other clutch bags that I liked. They're both from COS, and one is a bigger bag and it is in more of a light camel color. I really like the kind of scrunched up detail. And I like the fact that it does have a handle, but it is supposed to be worn mainly as a clutch pretty much. And then the other one is just a smaller version of it. It is just a little bit too small for me though, but I do probably like the color a little bit more. I like the darker shade, but both of them are great. Of course, it just depends on what size you're looking for. Now let's move on to the next category, which I have called curved bags. I feel like curved bags have been very in for the past 2 years. Pretty much the same bag that I showed you before, the same exact color and texture, but in this curved design. I don't like it as much as the previous one, I have to say. This is just a little bit I don't know, it's not exactly my type of a bag, but I still appreciate it and I do really like it on the model and online. But I would definitely go for the other bag that I showed you guys. The other Arket one that I really liked is actually the same exact one, I'm realizing now, but in the khaki green color. They just have this bag basically in quite a few colors. Next category that I have for you guys is bowling bags. I don't know if all three of them are considered bowling bags, but this is how we're gonna code them. So the first one, as you can see, it's called the Suede bowling bag and it's from Arket. It definitely reminds me a lot of the Miu Miu bag, and this is a very trendy bag right now. If I have to you know, choose a bag that is kind of less timeless in comparison to other bags, I would say that this one is definitely a little bit less timeless. The next one that I have added to this list is actually considered a tote bag on the Arket website, and I just really like the minimal design. You have probably already seen these type of bags a lot in different stores. Yeah, I have seen them a lot on Arket and COS. I like this. It has more of an interesting design though, which I'm just realizing right now. It has this zipper that goes all the way through, but I still really like the bag, of course. And then the other one that I have added in this list is this beautiful COS bag. It really reminds me, of course, of the Margot bag. It is so minimal, so chic, and just this gray color and the suede material is pure perfection. I love it so much. And then for the last category, I just left basically the Demellier bags on their own because I'm not really sure in which category I'm supposed to put them in, but they're pretty much going nowhere. They have definitely been very trendy and I don't see them going anywhere. And I absolutely adore my Demellier London bags. I wear them all the time and I don't see myself stopping, even if they're not considered trendy, let's say, anymore. For me, they're actually timeless bags, and they are kind of a timeless bag but with a twist because of the interesting shape that they have. First one that I have is the Mocha Suede Mocha Smooth one. That is how it's considered in the side, and it is obviously the dark brown suede bag. It is so beautiful and I even wear it now during summer and also during spring, as I said previously in this video. I just love to wear my suede bags pretty much all year round. And then the next one that I have been wearing a ton this summer is this off-white one. This one is again still available, as well as the brown one. I love them both so much. They have definitely been one of my most used everyday type of bags, and they can fit a lot of things. And all of these Midi New York bags come with a crossbody strap as well, which I pretty much never use, honestly. It's not the best thing to use them as a crossbody strap, not just because of kind of visual appearance, but also because I feel like they kind of the crossbody straps kind of ruin the shape of the bag a little bit, so I would not recommend you guys to wear them as crossbody bag. And then last but not least, I have this beautiful kind of lizard effect cream bag. I really like this one as well. It is very durable. I can't wait to wear it kind of during the more rainy season. During autumn, I feel like it's a great bag to use also during kind of heat waves, because it is, again, as I said, very durable because of the texture. So I do really like that one as well. Also for this video, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, definitely make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also upload over on my Instagram on daily basis, and here on YouTube I upload on a weekly basis. So I hope that you will enjoy my future content and all of the videos that I have already uploaded. So that was all for part 1. I will be uploading part 2 very soon. Thank you once again for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.